Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Dignitas and SK. Two Danish teams playing against each other. One of them has been a little bit handicapped by the fact that they've got a couple of new players playing instead of the old ones. So config is out. We've got Sandin, and then just call him Magic Boy, because I'm not buying this like Danish spelling of magic, which is like, if you're going to go with this name, then don't call yourself Boy also. Like, choose one or the other. Don't mix the two.
What do you mean, Anders, though? Maybe he is like a magical, I don't know. I don't know how to get this
Well,
going.
you pronounce it then, because I could do it.
Magisk.
It's a really good try. Tensky playing inside here on the Dignitas side. They are the favorite team right in here. SK have not won a single game yet in this tournament. We keep emphasizing it to make it even more painful for them. And it is going to be down to a 3 versus 3 here. Still more than a minute left in Pimp. Trying to see if he could get a kill crossing there. Shooting a little bit at Vasilian, I think that was. But he's inside the side, actually. And AC trying to see if he can hunt him down. Bomb is dropped now, and Dignitas trying to see if they can go for this retake. AC and Pimp, the two heavy hitters, still alive right now. Oh, the CT silent. Freeze going to pick up an important kill there. Now it's down to AC. One-on-one. He gets a headshot on Cadian. Freeze, the last man left. AC does not have a kit, so this game is very painful for him to play. And Freeze has already won the round. There's nothing AC can do any longer to win this. And Freeze, he knows it. Gonna get the kill, but nothing else. So good start here for SK Gaming.
God, he lives through it, AZ. Alright, alright. Well, yeah, great start. It all came down to Pimp, really. If Pimp could have got that kill onto Freeze and Checkered, that would have made all of the difference. Also, Freeze had like one of those glorious, just, surprise, moments where hiding under the vents and the guy just goes charging through. I don't think that was Kjærby. And, yeah, just some unfortunate turns of events there for Dignitas in that retake. But SK, they're off to a strong start. They're looking good. Triple HE as well here for Dignitas. So where are they going to put him? Straight into mid, where there's nobody.
Absolutely nobody. SK, Cadian up there on the container on the other side, just laughing at him, saying, thought he was going to get me that easily. Great flashbang. Bit of a shame he didn't commit to it, but he's going to get Pimp anyway. Going to get him Marcel as well. Cadian, I think, definitely has some promise within the Danish scene, but has never found like a good home. Now 5 versus 3. AC with the jump scare in the back line. This has been proven effective a couple of times by none other than MBK.
Mm-hmm. He was the man. He was the man, NBK. He'd find every abusive spot on the map and just make you hate his guts. He was so good at hitting jump scout shots. SK, though, they figured out what they need. They've got the info. They're just leading the charge. Magic Boy.
Just call him Magic Boy.
I think that this guy, this guy's bringing some great qualities to the team. Magic Boy, it's, well, we'll see how it pans out. If it's magic or if it's sorcery.
I mean, here's the problem. When you create your nickname at some point, you're just some random person playing on a random public server. You don't think about the fact that, hey, what if one day I do want to play professionally and get casted on like some international, stream? Then, maybe my nickname isn't going to make a lot of sense. People just pick whatever they feel like.
At least he isn't like some other players who are just like nickname themselves Rape and stuff. You're like,
yeah, that was bad. That's a Swedish player, right? That's a very bad nickname. That shouldn't be a thing at all.
That's not the best nickname. So I mean, he could have done worse, Anders. He could have done worse.
Someone has actually found the lower limit. But, Freeze picking up 2 kills there at the end. So this is a lesson for all of you out there. The 12-year-olds that everyone hates on Global Offensive, even though everyone was 12 at some point. So
that's the angle you're gonna take.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
No reason I feel like to hate on the 12-year-olds, especially. There are so many other people you could hate in the world. It's easy. Like, just widen your view a little bit. It's just I'll teach you guys over time. But no, seriously. Pick a good nickname. Don't pick something that's gonna sound absurd on a stream. Think ahead for when you're gonna become a pro.
Exactly. For that day, that fateful day when you're on the stream.
Yeah.
And then we're having to come up with a different name for you because you happen to nickname yourself Rape.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
I mean, Pimp is kind of in the middle. Pimp still works.
I like it. That's really good. Spot on though. Mm. It sounds good.
You're so biased. You're so biased. It's only because he's Danish.
Yeah. Now I have a little bit of affection for Pimp. I think he's putting a lot of work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Single flashbang on AC makes me a little bit happy. They pop it into main and they find nobody. MSL, on the other hand, is going to find a little bit too many people here, and that's going to pretty much be the round here for SK. Cadian in the middle, that MP7 in hand. It'd be nice if he could pick up a couple of kills. He's going to get the one more, might be coming in. Tensky takes him out, though. So it's the end of his reign of terror.
With that SMG.
Yeah. So
Cadian.
Warcraft 3 expansion, man. Or Warcraft 3.
What, Reign of Terror?
Yeah. Wasn't it called that? I think Warcraft 3 was Reign of Terror. Reign of Chaos, was it that? Chaos, Terror? Somebody tweet at me and tell me. I think Warcraft 2 was Tides of Darkness, wasn't it? And I have no idea what Warcraft 1 was. I played the game, but it's too long ago.
It's all about Frozen Throne or whatever it was.
The Frozen Tome?
Frozen Tome?
That's what we used to call it. Don't know why. AC going to be the last man left, and in a round that didn't have too much action here, Cillian does pick up a triple kill, and Dignitas couldn't really win it because as soon as they lost the player over at the bomb site, at B bomb site, it was kind of done. So a little bit uneventful, but now we're going to see what Dignitas could do. They've got the AWP on PIMP, and fourth round is coming up.
Oh yeah, boy! Start dropping them beats.
Yeah, yeah. Pimp's like, I don't know what you heard about me.
Someone
Can't get $1 out of me. I want to believe that Pimp could listen to 50 Cent. Oh, AC picking up 2 big kills here. Freeze and Sandon going down. And that makes it a 5-on-3 initially. Not exactly the best start here for SK, who really do need a lot of rounds on this T side, I feel like.
Yes, indeed. Nice flash, though. That opens it up, but MSL's able to peek out behind it. He was playing from vents, so good crossfire established there in mid. They do shut down Cadian, and so it leaves Cillian and Magiskaboy as the last two alive for SK Gaming. They know that MSL is waiting up there, though, so there really is like no perfect way for MSL to get out unless he just fights his way out, Anders, and just kills everything. That's how it works. Triple kill for him.
That's how all my Counter-Strike plans, end. Kill everything. That's always the final step. Pretty good stuff there. Apparently, Graham, our wonderful observer and organizer of many other things here at ESL, saying the first one's actually Orcs and Human. Then it is Reign of Chaos. It's not Terror.
Reign of Terror sounds more
there must
like,
have been one.
Thorin on an analyst desk.
Lord Thorin.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's a good name for it. I like that. Thorin's Reign of Terror. Oh, Sandon. He's got him trapped in the corner. Nice headshot. Ready for the second one as well. Nice pickup on Sandon. And actually, I mean, Sandon is another Danish player who hasn't really found like a good home, but we've seen him actually come up with some pretty big rounds whenever he's been around here. I feel like him and Katie, there's a couple of people like that. Cillian too. These are actually just like all the people who can't seem to find like a stable home, but they've all got like pretty decent skills.
So wasn't Sandon wasn't he removed from the roster for Modi or something along those lines, and now he's back?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Now Modi's gone, Config's gone.
Dude, this is like old Danish, right? Where it's just like musical chairs, who's going to be on the team this week?
Exactly.
Exactly, and you're just like, yes, all is well in the world. Back to its natural state, where the teams are just going to be pug life. With the pimp. All right, let's see. Quick 1-for-1 over here on the B side. They do manage to get in, actually. MSL, flash, nice bank flash, actually, going to hold him back. And still, he spots the bomb making its way onto the bomb site. So this is, actually, I'd say advantage SK. Unfortunately for Cadian, nobody's going through mid, so he's going to be a little bit late to actually get to the party if he loses his teammates here.
Freeze flashed and then dead. Magic Boy gonna pick up the 1 kill. AC now with the double MSL to go down, and AC looking for a quad kill. He has actually 3 that he's got right now. Cadian trying to buy time in the back lines as that bomb is ticking away, and AC's looking for him. He's gonna be quick about this. Down to 1 health, and Cadian goes down. AC, has he got the time? He's got the kit this time. It should be just enough time for him to win this round. Very scary indeed. 3 rounds here for SK, but Dignitas are gonna pick up a second one. Nice clutch from AZ, and also a quad kill. Yeah,
also the quad kill. I mean, thanks AZ, basically. He's just said, guys, hop on my back, and I'll take you to wonderful places, i.e. map wins. He's sitting on 9-1 and 2 right now, and again, just coming through. Kjerby, man, what is going on, Kjerby? You are not allowed to drop a James Bond in this server.
And Alex picked him before he walked out on us angrily earlier for his Vulcan team. I did say
yeah, it's true.
should take heed, Alex, and listen, you know, when we...
Young pup.
Yeah.
He will instruct ye.
He does have great shots, though.
He does, actually. Yeah, it was a good combination. I don't know why he's constantly sounds so uncertain about his shirt combinations. They actually look pretty good. It's like, bro, have confidence in yourself, Alex. Believe.
That's right. That's right. Oh. Smoke up in the middle. AC, I feel like he shouldn't be playing the scouting role in the middle, but just for health. I would much rather have him play by the truck or something right now, and then maybe let Pimp take control of the middle, because one grenade is going to be all it takes, even off in the distance, anywhere on the map, and he'll die. That may be a little much.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a stretch. What isn't, though, is a trade 1-for-1. Sandin, Molotov, still gets the spray down, and he gets out dodge. Perfect, and now Pimp waiting on the other side. He's going to have to take a point-blank shot here if he wants to get this done. How aggressive is he? Can he make it around the corner in time? The smoke is actually messing up his angle. There it is, right on the edge. Finds Magic Boy, breaks his wand, and now it's going to be down to Cadian and Sandin to hold him off.
And they're in a very bad spot here in the back of the bomb site. Cadian, actually, great job for him to push out. That's very smart, but Pimp going to pick up the last 2 kills, making it a triple for himself. But Cadian, if they had just stuck behind the bomb site, first of all, I'm pretty sure some of the things are still at a Molotov in play, so they wouldn't have been able to stay there for more than a couple of seconds anyway. And I feel like Cadian had to try and push out. The fact that he only got the 1 kill and not both is, I don't know, that still doesn't mean it was a bad choice for him. So, yeah, he realized, because you can't play that A bomb site like that, you kind of have to, be a bit more proactive. Score is tied. Match is paused.
Yeah, match is paused, and we wonder what is happening. Yeah, Kerby, thank you for pointing that out, Graham. 1 kill on one of the youngest players in the CS, in the pro CS scene right now. But 1 kill, so he dodged the James Bond at least. And in the meantime, I mean, actually, it really is in Denmark, it seems like, that where you have so many young players coming to the fore. Cillian, AC, Pimp, Kerby. I mean, it's like...
There is actually a logical reason why this is.
Enlighten us.
It's because there's actually a pretty strong culture in Denmark of like small local LANs where people go to play. And like whenever you see Copenhagen games roll around, for instance, which is like the bigger LAN, even then you see like just a plethora of really weird Danish teams with weird names, people you've never heard of. But you see actually some of the names sort of come back year after year. People are just used to going to LANs and playing. So sometimes, every once in a while, you know, someone does show up and actually play pretty well, and they get noticed, and they get in contact with some of the pro players maybe. And you know, there's like a whole culture like that. So yeah, I wish it was possible in other countries to build up something similar, because it is it's a very effective way to sort of get some experience for people. It's very cool.
No doubt, Copenhagen Games is awesome.
Yeah, but there's some like Net Party Fyn, and there's a lot.
Wait, can you say that again?
Yeah. There's a lot of different lands like that. Tensky going to try and fall back here. MSL with the opening frag, and Dignitas, it's currently 3 rounds in a row for them. They're looking for more. AC going to be able to kill, and MSL to help out now. Magic Boy and Sandin left, and he's jumping on his face, and he's not going to be allowed to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You don't do damage with your boots, unfortunately, in this game, MSL. But, you know, A for effort. Magic Boy going to show his smoke trick, and, oh man. All right, I'm going to stop. But 1v4 there in the end, really. You know, he could have pulled all the rabbits out of the hat. Wouldn't have done him any good.
It would be fun if you could kick people, just like in Duke Nukem back in the day. The kick. Then you could kick with both feet at the same time for no reason.
It's like, how are you still static? But
4-3.
How would that work? You know, if you actually like jumped, maybe on your teammates, it's all right, right? Or you know, it'd be never worthwhile to boost anybody ever, because you'd just be doing like team damage all the time. But what about if you landed on a T side? You know, like if you're a CT, you land on a terrorist, you do like 5 damage or something.
I feel like they could certainly make for fun. I don't know if it would be more than that. Good kills from MSL. Triple, not going to get the last couple of kills in there, but still, nobody dies. Hardly anybody even takes damage here on Dignitas' side. 5 rounds in a row for the CT side. Economy starting to build up near 9,000 on Pimp there. And we'll see if SK can find a way back in. A lot of Molotovs and the AWP on freeze.
Yeah, now they actually have the money for the AWP. So Freeze, don't really feel like he's had too many opportunities to shine. I mean, he is sitting on 5 frags though, but we need those big op rounds where he just lays his opponents low. And right now, interesting take here from Dignitas. They do put one guy solo onto the A site, all the way back at quad boxes, and it is PIMP with the AWP. And can he actually find a KILL? And somebody please stop ME. Anders, please.
I'm just gonna let you continue to dig, you know. I'm just watching from the side, you know.
There's no backing. There's no controlling it.
It'll end at some point, surely. Well, setting up for it here. Let's see if they can put out some smokes. MSL still up here, and they have got a Molotov raining in, and it's kind of a split second to choice, but he's going to end up falling back. He could have ran into the middle, trying to help out Kirby. He needed the help, because now he's dead instead. Sandin to pick up the kill, just barely surviving himself. 45 seconds, the ball making its way back here, and that's a big kill on Magic Boy from Tensky. Cadian going to try and run in here. Is they going to check the corner? I think he realized someone's in there. MSL gets one frag, but he's very low on health. Ends up dropping down. Our next in line, Tensky now for a triple. And that's going to be the round, and 6 in a row for Dignitas.
Yeah, 6. I mean, this is when the pain train is left to say the station, Anders. And also, Magic Boy, like, if he'd have just been a second earlier into Toxic, he would have seen MSL dropping out of vents. He would have got that free kill as MSL was trying to get away from vents as the Molotov was thrown in there. You know, it's just like those little timings. The communication needs to be a little bit better on SK, because that's a golden opportunity. You take out MSL, then it's just Tensky on that B site. He can't challenge you, and you can set up for your take. Just MSL staying alive kind of threw a wrench in things for SK. So no bomb plant either means, you know, it's kind of a mixed buy here. What the hell is AC doing? No flash, no nothing.
Maybe a little bit too brave here. Molotov horribly failed. That was supposed to block out that squeak though, so Asilian couldn't make it out. Now let's see if SK can actually use this to their advantage. An early kill, a failed Molotov, and a lot of grenades coming in from their point of view. Pimp gonna try and push his way through. Kirby trying to play the edge of the smoke. MSL picks a kill. Kirby gets one more, and that's the bomb drop all the way in the corner. Asilian gets one, and a second as well. And now it's looking good. 1 on 3 for MSL.
Whoa, Asilian. He just single-handedly brought SK Gaming back into this round. Now bomb gets planted. Asilian's still alive on that bomb site. He's looking for a 4th kill here in this round. Got everything he needs, and he just gets the shot through the smoke. What a round from Asilian. Individual performance making all of the difference, especially after the first man through that smoke literally donates the bomb over to Dignitas, dropping it behind quad. So it had to be Asilian to bring it back, and he actually managed it in fine style. So that's the kind of individual play that we need to be seeing here from SK, because it doesn't really seem like, you know, tactic-wise, you know, they're gonna cut it, right, Anders? It's not quite there.
Oh. It's a bit scary if they need one guy to pick up a quad kill for them to start winning rounds. I feel like if not for Asilian, that round could have been playing out a little bit differently. Kirby looked like he was in a pretty good position behind that smoke, so a bit scary. Still, Freeze will open up, and they kill AC, which has been the heavy hitter here. Did he peek in? I think they didn't have like the icon for the shot for the wall, so I'm guessing he probably took a peek in. Or maybe AC was playing forklift, I'm not sure.
Yeah, look at Tensky though. He knows what's coming. He hears the steps. Flash into garage. Steps are there, so now SK are going to be the ones aware that somebody's up close here for the CT side. And yeah, Freeze, you see him just kind of scoped up right on the other side of this smoke, waiting to see. Once this smoke clears, Tensky, it's going to be the big moment, and it's not going to happen. Freeze shuts him down. Sandin takes out MSL at the same time. And that's the B site completely open here for SK Gaming to go pushing in there, get that bomb plant down fast enough. Although Pimp has something to say about that. What a shot, mid-air, perfect timing.
It's really quite impressive. I don't think he'd like to change the outcome of the round, but it looks so good when it happens. Kirby and Pimp should really save what they have here. Even if they've been winning a couple of rounds in a row, it's still, well, 6 rounds in a row. It's still not quite good enough. I think they need to run away and save, especially the AWP. But Cadian going to be in perfect position, so nothing is saved for Dignitas. It will be a round here for SK, putting it at 6-5.
This is starting to get into the realm of the acceptable here for SK. Nice shot here by Pimp, though. Perfectly done. But it is now, I mean, 5 rounds T-side, that's starting to look pretty good. And a 4 spy coming out from Dignitas as well. So Dignitas, they're really wanting to risk it. They don't want to let SK get past 6 rounds. So then it starts to mean, you know, work. They actually have to work in their second half to get the job done. If they can keep SK at 5 rounds, this should be a, you know, easy enough for Dignitas to just lock out this map. But if SK get ahead, Dignitas just want to, you know, they want to finish this map and go to sleep. You know, they don't want this to last any longer than it has to, especially when both of these teams are going to be very hard pressed to make it to the LAN.
Well, I think that ship sailed for SK.
For SK, yeah. Not a single win in the league.
Unless every other team retires from the league and just says, that's it. Kirby will get the kill. Drops down. Could have probably picked up that kill on the Cillian. Looked like he had a bit of a jump on him there. AC spots him crossing on over and makes his way down towards the bomb site. MSL there to help him out as well. 4-on-4 right now. 50 seconds left. And SK continue their march onto the bomb site, and they're going to be successful. Cillian with the team frag, and oh, Pip and Tensky picking up one. Now it's down to Cadian versus Tensky. That team kill could have cost them a hell of a lot right here. Cadian waiting in the back lines, AWP in hand. He really, really wants Tensky to come and peek him, and he might just get his wish, and there it is. A lot of patience, and that's going to give them the round and tie the score.
What an incredibly chaotic situation. And a smoke execute as well at the end. What happened to the 2 guys that were holding on the site? MSL was one of them. But just the fact that they get overwhelmed completely without having any impact. If it wasn't for the man on upper, this would have just completely fallen apart for Dignitas. But okay then. Okay then. SK, they've got a solid game on their hands. How much would this hurt Dignitas if they were to be the first win here for SK? You know, this is Denmark versus Denmark. There's a lot of, you know, smack talk involved here. Pride on the line.
I definitely feel like it would be a big thing. Quite an upset, I would say, as
Cadian
well.
will never let him forget, at least. Never.
A good chance, I think, though, for a bunch of these players to prove themselves a little bit here.
They're playing very carefully with SK.
There was one time in Global Offensive history where there were like 3 really good Danish teams that had a lot to say. That was Copenhagen Wolves, Western Wolves, and Fnatic, the original Fnatic lineup. So maybe we could find our way back there someday. But AC with a nice strong opening here, gonna try for a second one, but not gonna be successful. Pimp, similar position. Looks like it's gonna be just fine here as Cillian, Sandin, and Magic Boy all picking up a couple of kills. Tensky trying to see if he could do more damage with the Deagle. Not gonna happen.
Laid to rest. They all just look so peaceful at the end, Anders. Like they're taking a nap.
Chillin'.
Chilling, you know? Just like A-OK-A.
7 and 6. Relaxing, lounging in the Players Club.
Yeah, with some of that lounge music that we have to deal with at the hotel. It's the same song on repeat for 10 hours a day.
Yeah, that's freaky. I don't know how the people can stay working there. It was like that the other day. A lot of grenade damage, it seems, put out early on here to the SK lineup, but honestly, I'm pretty impressed by SK right now. If they win, I mean, even if they don't win any more rounds here, 7 rounds still pretty good on the T side. If they win the next round, who knows if they can't jump all the way up to 9 just because Dignitas is going to be so low. But they are flanking in behind. Sandin, he gets a kill on Kirby, but now they're going to be able to wrap around quick enough. MSL spraying, not getting the kill just yet. There it is. And now Pimp going to make his way out back here. Bomb just about to go down. Grenade right in front, and Magic Boy almost dead in the corner. Should be an easy round from here on out for Dignitas. Going to be the 1 kill in, and Cillian all the way in the back lines. They did kind of line up for him, but still, MSL with a nice triple. And Pimp, he flanked and got no kills. That's a bit weird.
He was just there to draw the attention, it seems. It's like, yeah, guys, it's happening over here. And then MSL's like, okay. And then MSL's just, you know, lead by example, right? He just goes in and decides, okay, enough's enough. Time for me to just go ahead and get the work done by myself, right? Guess that's what has to happen here. You know, and just walks in and gets a triple. The pressure. When your in-game leader is the one leading the frags, you know that there's a bit of an issue going on. Pimp is sitting on 8, Kirby on 5, 13 for AZ.
Yeah, it's what Sponge always says whenever you talk to him from Renegades. You know, I shouldn't be at the top of the scoreboard. It should be somebody else. So, don't know how MSL feels about that, but you're right. Definitely be nice to see a little bit more out of the rest of Dignitas right now. Cadian waiting in the middle, and Pimp covering that A-bomb side very much alone indeed, but some heavy defense in the middle right now between Kirby and MSL.
Yeah, the crossfire, they're just waiting. Kirby, I mean, Freeze is boosted up. Does Freeze look down? He's going to have Katie in there to watch his back, though, so this could still work out. Or no, rather it's Sandin. So connector smoke goes down. Kirby's still waiting real close. Molotov's flashes, everything waiting for it. Asilian gets the flash, and Kirby assassinated. Cadian, he's there in time. MSL tries to do the best that he can. Picks up one. AC, though, is going to have an impact. He gets 2 kills. That turns the tide completely. And now it's going to go over to Tensky, who's waiting on that B site. SK waiting right outside, ready to push onto it.
Yeah, and they're taking their time, which is not going to make things even worse for them here. 38 seconds, headshot on one, Magic Boy all alone, and he goes down to Pimp. So 8-7 at the end then. I mean, I would still say this is a pretty good victory for SK first half, but it's definitely not done yet. The question is if they can hold on to it in the second half.
Yeah. Are they going to have that coordination set? Ooh, that's a nice name. Straight up. But are they going to have that coordination on the CT side when basically you have 2, well, like 1.5 stand-ins? I mean, Magic's Boy is like, I'm just going to keep calling him that, Anders, by the way. But Magic's Boy, I mean, he's hanging around here. He's clearly just like flat out stand-in. I mean, he's got the Cloud9 Spooderman going. But Sandin, you know, he should have a little bit of an idea at least of what SK want to do. So it should still be feasible here for SK. That, and I think that Dignitas are finally starting to realize, wait. Like, they might have underestimated them at the beginning, thinking that this should be like a free map win, that sort of thing. I think Dignitas are now realizing, wait a second, we actually have to work a little bit here to get this win.
Let's just farm some points over this of this team here. Yeah, you could be right.
Off these Datish scrubs, and then they're like, wait, but we're Datish.
Yeah, good start though. AC and MSL for a kill each. Magic Boy playing at the truck, missing a bunch of shots, missing all the shots. And Pimp will take him out. So Asilian and Sandin are left here 2 versus 5. Trying to see if they can remedy the situation, or if not that, just to restore some pride. No pride restored, none saved, everyone dead.
No, none restored at all. In fact,
just complete humiliation.
I think they feel a little bit like that that Spooderman and Magic's Boys avatar right now, just herp.
Maybe like the Unreal version of it. Humiliation.
Oh, yes.
Good times. Have you tried the new Unreal?
Mm-mm.
Me neither, but people that I know
it's worth an ad,
won't stop talking about it. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I have like no interest whatsoever. Actually, it's pretty bad. Like none.
I kind of like Unreal and Quake type games.
I mean, Quake, sure, but
I'm gonna make some people angry lobbing those 2 games together. But
MSL started a war.
Yeah, MSL will actually go down, but he was looking around over at B while the red. Oh, Freeze! That's a nice double tap there onto AC. Bomb is down though, and because they don't have a kit on SK and they're so far away, they would essentially have to run and just rush in here. Otherwise, they just won't have any time.
Well,
like, this slowdown has probably lost them the round already. Like, they would have had to run very fast to get here on time.
Well, yeah, just all these frags basically are what's going to shut it down. Sandin has an MP7, hoping to make a little bit more money, and Tensky is low, but then Kirby steps in, joins the party. And again, nothing there really for SK. They get the 3 kills. There is that, but...
You know, that's how I feel like, because I did like, some people realized go and visit Blizzard, and people talk about, you know, FPS games like Counter-Strike. Yeah, they say like Counter-Strike. They say like Call of Duty and Battlefield, and like it's just
inside
like
your mind. It's just like
don't say that. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stuart is actually reminding us that humiliation is Quake, not Unreal. That could have been true. Kirby to go down here. SK trying to defend, but Dignitas are just picking up this round very easily. Some presence on B here, 3 in fact, but wasn't anywhere near enough. 11-7 being the scoreline, and finally SK team can pick up some rifles. Freeze with the AWP. See if it's going to make a difference.
Towards the end of the half, he was starting to get some kills, but he's still in single digits. Freeze, so... You know, now you have the AWP. Now's your time to shine. Shut down the Pimp. Take his turf away from him.
I can't remember what triggers the humiliation call. Is that when you get gauntleted in Quake?
Humiliation. Yeah. That wasn't a very good impression, but that's what happens.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Get sued by ID.
The problem is like you can't. It's like too deep. Like no, it's not gonna. I'm holding my hand out here dramatically as well as like this is Hamlet or something. Like
trying to summon the voice. Well,
I'm gonna come back. There's gonna be like a pentagram on my forehead.
I think we can make it work one day. I'm gonna go and practice in front of a mirror, see if I can do it. MSL is down to half health and a little bit of damage onto AC and Kirby still, but otherwise a fairly slow round, all things considered here. Nothing much happening across the map as Freeze is on the corner waiting. They do have some Molotovs for him. If he misses a shot, then he's likely going to get burned out of this corner. And I'm liking the fact that he moves on this side because it's a lot easier to escape some damage here. And he can still try and take a shot. Now he goes back into it, and Pimp ready and waiting now. He's going to leave Magic Boy on the bomb site. 35 seconds here for Dignitas. A bit of a slow round. A nice flashbang for the peak there. But in the middle, Kirby's going to go down, and now see what Magic Boy's made of here. He's going to spray down one with a headshot. Goes for a second one. It's MSL down. A good double kill. Still 6 bullets left, and they almost line up for him. It's going to be Cillian going down next, and AC to fall to. Katie and Sandin also picking up a kill there at the end. So good job. I think Magic Boy, he had a nice hold there.
He lived up to his name.
Yeah.
That double kill, I think, you know, at the first where he sprays very quickly at Pimp, who was waiting in A main behind that flash, right? He looked a little chaotic, you know, looked a little panic sprayish, you know, just like, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'm thinking already, you know, is the pressure getting to him of playing online and these kinds of matches, blah, blah, blah. But no, that was perfectly done. Those 2 follow-up kills, excellent work from Magic Boy. He even turned away from the flash in time. I mean, that's the kind of level that we need to see right now if SK are going to have a shot at holding off Dignitas' push. AC and, well, Sandin each getting a frag, trading frags, 4-on-4 now, and AC's got the hero AK.
Kirby kind of almost making himself a beacon through that smoke by putting the eagle shots in there, so good shot in return by Sandin. AC has this AK, see if he could do some damage with it. He's thinking a Cillian is up there, and he's not wrong either. So many angles to cover. Now they're all covering the same angle, which is a bit of a mistake, potentially.
Yeah, especially with the bait and switch there. Shot from mid, they focus on it, and then Cillian, he gets the timing to peek out. They are trying to rush out onto the B side. Cillian is reloading as well. Where is this guy? He's vanished! Cillian is still there. He takes out Tensky, but he's going to get caught out by MSL. Just too many people for him to deal with there on that B side. They just all went cascading in there. And even with the 2 players in checkered, it wasn't enough for SK. So it is going to come down to Magic Boy. This is it.
Let's see if he could do it. He's got one flashbang. They don't know exactly where he's coming from, so that's a bit of an advantage, but MSL spotting him out and not going to get the kill, and that's a big issue now. He's going to make it around the corner, gets the 1 frag in, and in the corner hiding is going to be AC. He does have a kit here, so a little bit more time on him. Tabs it once, and AC just going to shoulder peek him. Now he's going to hold it down and just try and see if he can make it work. AC putting the shots in, and that's going to be a quad kill, winning the round with the AK that he started with, and that's going to be a big step in the right direction for Dignitas now. 4-round lead and no money for SK.
Yeah, another quad kill on the board for AC. Leading by a fair margin now, up to 24 frags total, but yeah, AC just continues to do work for Dignitas. And that resets things for SK, you're right, no more money left. Freeze on $1,400. It's a double eco situation here for SK, and they really don't have that many rounds to be playing with, because if they do take the double eco, then Dignitas are up on 14 rounds, and it's pretty much just going to be match point. That will be it. And so, full stack on the B site, yes, thank you, for SK Gaming, but only a single upgraded pistol for them, so odds are still pretty slim of them being able to pull this off.
Kirby's making it a bit toasty in there for them. He's also the only one hanging out, so just pretending to be there. Katie and by the truck, and are they going to realize that's all there is here at the A side of the map? It seems like maybe they have got a clue that that's going on. Well, they've got a player in the middle of the terror side to hear anyone rotating through, so now I think pretty much Dignitas know
that this is it.
Yeah, Dignitas, like, AC hears everything in here.
He hears all these steps, and then he even manages to find a nice headshot onto Freeze. However, he's not fast enough to pull off the 180. Nice HE though, but then Magic Boy up close with the deagle, finds the headshot onto Kirby. MSL showing fear, and that's what happens when you try to run away. Magic Boy, there's no evading a magician, Anders. He'll just track you.
He's got that ace up his sleeve there, picking up a couple of kills. He did go down eventually. You know, Pimp beating the magician. I'm not sure. Tensky and Pimp are left, and they're going to be able to survive the round as well. No rifles, actually. Oh, there's the AK picked up by Cadian, and one by Sandon, so they get that out of it. But it's going to be enough actually to trigger a buy on their part as well. They need it. They are starting to fall a little bit too far behind at this point in time.
They need that room for error. They need that one round where it's like, okay, we lose a round, it's not match point. They need to, if they can stop them at Dignitas at 13, there's a chance for them to run this back just to be able to make a mistake in one round down the line, and then they reset Dignitas's economy. You know, that's how Cadian at least is trying to play it out in his mind right now by going for this buy. But all the pressure is on Dignitas, and Dignitas, I mean, they have all the money. They have everything they need. Molotovs across the board, all the smokes, an AWP on Pimp. And Dignitas aren't really making too much noise. They aren't really trying to bully SK into using their nades early.
Ooh, Cillian. One pop in. Would have been nice if someone could have peeked behind it. He's going to try and go for it again, something that Freiburg loves doing, playing checkered here, but not going to be a kill. He does sort of make them back up a little bit, so I guess he got something out of it. Freeze sneaking close. If Pimp is the shot, he's going to be gone. He shoulder peeks it once, misses it. And Freeze still has 15 more bullets for anyone trying to follow up on this. MSL going to get the frag before he makes it around the corner. So still a good trade, but a little bit annoying probably for Pimp.
Yeah, we've lost a Cillian in the meantime. And now Kjorby, he can actually catch out Sandin here as well if Sandin decides to peek to get that info. Bomb is making its way towards B halls, but right now it could go either way still. It comes down, I think, to whoever's waiting, whoever's lurking over in Squeak, and that's Tensky right now.
25 seconds.
He's hearing the steps. He's hearing the steps, and he should have heard the steps for 2 right there. Yeah, there we go. MSL, instantly they start to rotate over to the A site. Perfectly done. This is all thanks to Tensky, hearing both players run away for SK. What prompted that rotation on SK's side?
I think somebody threw a flashbang on the B side of the map. I don't know, like it's something very small. Bomb is about to go down. SK just, they don't even care anymore. Just like, nope. Guess that was that round.
Yeah, they're probably thinking like, maybe it was a gamble. Maybe it was just like, okay, we go B. If they come B, great. If they don't, we save the guns. I can't believe that though.
Yeah, really good play. I mean, it's nice to be able to catch those small details there. It's not always that we have exact info on, like, you know, who knows what, but like, you're right. He heard them running away. So easy enough call for Dignitas to make a rotation there. I like it a lot. Well, 14 rounds going to be coming up here for Team Dignitas. A 6-round lead. SK, if they had gone for it and failed the retake, they would have had nothing. So at least now they can make something work here, but it's still a bit tricky for them. Dignitas, they are the better team, and I feel like it's sort of turning out the way that it should, but I'm a bit disappointed here in the second half, because I was excited for SK picking up those 7 rounds.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping for more, especially when it's just going to come down to like raw aim in a way. Nice initial nade, but yeah, Dignitas are showing no respect. YOLO, straight out through the smoke onto the A side. Magisk boy, it's time.
All right, you're gonna pick up the 1 kill here. And Freeze will take down MSL, but they did trade Cadian in the meantime. We'll see if it's going to be quite enough here. Freeze on the ladder, fumbling about a little bit. He's going to end up going down. Tensky just going mad here. 3 kills, down to 90 health, still doing just fine. And Sandin suddenly all alone. It looked like it was a good start for SK, but obviously not good enough.
No, yeah, it looked like they had everything going for them there. Magisk, he started off strong with the 1 kill. Freeze was there as well. They actually managed to get 2 kills. And that's also just well, it's not necessarily disrespect. I mean, it's a calculated risk for MSL. We can end it really early by just rushing in, and we still have plenty of rounds, and we have money. So it's not the end of the world if we lose this 1 round. So it's just like you go for the jugular, and this time MSL actually got it.
So match and map point here for Team Dignitas. SK about to lose their 10th match, I think, in the tournament. Is that true?
11th.
11th.
They're 0-10 right now.
No fun at all.
Ugh, that's so painful. Especially considering the players on this team. I mean, Freeze.
Magic Boy.
Man, it's harsh. It's hard not to be harsh in this situation as well. Or at least
it's pronounced Magisk.
Magisk.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's not say that. There we go. Well, AC down to 30 health, and Freeze going to be turning around here. MSL and AC picking up a kill. Another one for MSL, and seems like this final round is just going to be completely a slaughter in favor of Team Dignitas. Sandin, little fortress up here, looking behind, going to spray down one, and you're not going to get the second. Quad kill for MSL, who must have been in the top fracking at the end. He's doing a really fine job. So it like high 20s, I think, at the end for him. It's going to be the game.
Yeah. Between him and AC, they just did basically everything. Pimp, everybody kind of showed up. Second half, that's kind of what we expected at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a little bit of a struggle on CT side. You're not too sure of what the tendencies are going to be, especially kind of like a puggy style team, which is essentially what SK are with 2 stand-ins.
Yeah. You know what we've learned tonight? If you want to be a magician, you're going to have to be on NIP. That's how it works. Yeah.
How would you say because it's just magic right there, like Magisk. How would you say a magician?
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to...
Come on, Anders. Danish.
No.
Danish.
It's too weird.
Danska.
Yeah. We'll let you do the Danish. Now I'll just relax.
Danska.
Yeah. I get whenever we do events in Sweden, everyone's always trying to make me do it. You know, it's like, come on, speak a little bit Danish.
Well, no, dude. Everybody, all the time, they're always just coming to me like, so where in the UK is Anders from? And I'm just like, he's not anywhere near the UK. He's actually, a Viking.
Yeah, and then everyone assumes that you're French Canadian as well. So we've got some good stuff going on there.
Have you never heard somebody from French Canada speak like Quebec? You would not think that I'm from Quebec.
I get that a lot. Well, look, guys, we don't have anything more for you this evening, unfortunately. So that's pretty much it. That VP, I think, Fnatic match ended up being the best one, which maybe was predictable over time. Wow. Fnatic taking it away.
Top 4 teams.
Yeah, some good stuff right there. Question is, when are we going to be back? These are all the results you can tell here. Some fairly one-sided matches, but then we had that overtime game in the middle of everything here. Yeah. And, I'm wondering when we're going to resume the league, because we've got the majors coming up as well.
Well, there are still 3 days going on
in the Super League.
In the Super Week.
Super.
So we've done the first 3 days of the Super Week.
And
then the next 3 days of the Super Week are going to be done by the Super ESL crew, because they are getting back.
Oh, they're going to be back here.
They're back now. So, pardon me.
And Saturday, Sunday.
Who the hell's going to play Saturday and Sunday?
I don't know. Some dedicated teams we've got out there.
Wow. Okay. Right. So, and apparently Saturday and Sunday next week as well, guys. There's a lot of ESL ESEA coming up, and all of that going into obviously the World Championship, the major, happening next week.
Yeah. Trolling there soon. That's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yes. We've got the groups out now. Hiko was a little bit upset.
Titan are just
Titan.
They can't catch a break.
Titan VP and Nip is who they're in group with, right?
Yeah, and then they also have Liquid with them as well.
Yeah, Liquid in there.
So there's actually that's probably because this is obviously like the most stacked major pretty much like ever. Yeah. Because there are no freebies. There's no like Asian team or Australian teams or anything in it. It's like nothing but the best, because you had to earn your spot where everybody was there at that qualifier. So yeah, these groups, even like the not stacked like group of death where it's like Group C or Group D, even the other ones look really scary. Even the other ones are like,
Yeah, it's going to be a real tough competition. So that's where you can catch us next, I believe. So thank you so much for being with us here this evening, and we'll be back soon enough to continue the league as well. We're how many rounds? Is it 5 weeks in now?
6 weeks.
6 weeks in, and we've got 10 weeks in total. So there is still more to come in the league. You guys should keep up to date with it, and you know where to get it as well. We've been giving you all the links all evening. So definitely stay up with that and keep watching Counter-Strike. We'll be back soon enough. So have a good evening, and we'll see you soon.